Hello, my spicy friends. Today, I'm going to be showcasing my sweep in the Tempest Cup in the Flash Tournaments for Everyone server. Now, you're probably aware that the Tempest Cup hasn't really been a thing for about 3 years now. Man, time flies, doesn't it? But this is a pretty fun tournament. You know, there's been tons of changes to PvP since it came out. And it's still decently balanced. I will say that Walrein is really fucking strong, but there's still a decent amount of counters to Walrein. This meta doesn't feel too overpowered. I think it's just right. And of course, you know, we got Stunfisk now. I don't think Stunfisk was out whenever Tempest came out. I think that was like March 2019 or something. But yes, this is a pretty interesting format. So about this game, I'm up against Green Slice 29. A lot of his Pokemon are kind of weak to G-Fisk, so I'm just using that as a safe swap, really. Yeah, we'll get more into this later. Well, now, I guess. But there isn't really a ton to say right now. Seismitoad is pretty decent, too. I'm kind of holding myself back of Seismitoad, honestly, because it is good, don't get me wrong, but Swampert is just way better. The problem is I don't actually have a Great League Swampert, or else I would probably be using it. But I just can't use it because I don't have it, so I'm going to make do. Toad. He's still great, though. Holding his own against Raichu. I'm going to bait with a Muddy Water here and then go for an Earth Power. Can't even reach that, never mind. But this is still pretty good. Yeah, Raichu's Brick Breaks barely make a dent in G-Fisk because Brick Break just kind of sucks. So I'm going to go for a Rock Slide here before they can get to a third Brick Break. They shield it, which is fine because now I can farm down a little more. In comes Graveler, so I can just go for Earthquake, actually. This is perfect. And then just finish things off with a Wild Charge. I will say I think Magnezone was kind of a waste of a slot later, just because it doesn't really end up doing a whole lot for my team. It kind of just exists, yeah. Sand Slash, you know, Alolan Sand Slash is pretty interesting. I think Ashrew is viable too, but haven't seen anyone run it yet. Probably because no one does Tempest, or at least not a whole lot of people still do Tempest. And yeah, Ashrew is pretty freaking expensive, you know? If you have that much dust, I'm sure people are building a lot of other things before they get to an Ashrew, which is fine, you know? XLs are expensive, you know, but yeah, it's fun. It's a fun pick. Is Camera Up the only legal fire in this format? It might actually be. I'm not sure about that, but I think it might be. Probably, actually. So I'm pretty fine here. I managed to farm down a Frostlass and then just go straight Earthquake. I think Camerupt has Solar Beam. I don't know if his does. But those are good games. On to game 2 against Buchanator. Not super sure how to say it, honestly. I was hoping to catch a Weather Ball there, but I'm going to try to see if I can catch it another ball later. But, you know, Weather Ball was nerfed a pretty long time ago at this point, so it's not really like Abomasnow scares G-Fisk that much anymore. Yeah, I'm just going to let him go down here and then bring in Abomasnow. The Swampert might have Sludge Wave, but I doubt it because there are barely any grasses in this format. It's just Abomasnow. I think like the only really big grass is like Abomasnow, Torterra, and Jumpluff. Yeah, okay, so wait, Flying is in this meta, so I guess Charizard is allowed. Talonflame too, it's right there. And yeah, looking back, Minun is also kind of a waste. I really should have just gone with Alola Chew. Because, like, I was thinking that Minun is kind of bulky and it has Grass Knot, which is true, but Alola Raichu probably just reaches it faster. Maybe Thunder Punch and Grass Knot, but whatever. Anyway, this matchup is okay, because Abomasnow takes neutral from Weather Ball, but I double resist, but also I need to watch out for Energy Ball here. So this is really just about baits. I can yeah, this is definitely just going to be a weather ball, so I can farm down and just kind of throw out weather balls. This is fine because I can just bring in G-Fisk later. Unfortunately, I don't get to that final weather ball, but that's fine because I can just, yeah, bring in G-Fisk, Mud Shot down, but they use Energy Ball, which is pretty interesting. I was not expecting that. 1 HP in a dream, holy shit, I was not expecting that. Sludge Wave from Swampert does so much damage, man. Not really a whole lot else to do, just Mud Shot there and win. But yeah, Energy Ball Galv is pretty spicy and probably decent in this meta because not a whole lot is weak to Bug here. Final game up against Quag. Just got really lucky there. They could have easily just Mud Shot one more time, then gone for Stone Edge, and I would have been boned, so I had to predict. Yeah, usually I like to try to catch in the second charge move, not the first, because most people don't see it coming when you catch in a second charge move, you know? Anyway, Rock Slide there and Bomba. I can live a Weather Ball just fine. We CMP'd there, I guess. Just gonna throw, bring in Shadow Walrein because, well, Shadow Walrein is a counter to Swampert. I'm gonna have to call their bluff on Sludge Wave, and they catch in Quagsire, but I catch onto that, and I just farm down from there. Undertap for the win. Sludge Wave almost kills. That does so much damage. Swampert has a pretty hefty attack stat, I will say. But I managed to get to a Rock Slide first, throw that, and narrowly win. That was a good one. Now, Seismitoad isn't really a reliable... yeah, third game against Darth Annapolis, by the way. But yeah, Seismitoad isn't a super reliable Swampert counter, but I was kind of out of options there. Because, you know, swapping in your only counter is never really a good idea. I was hoping to make it to an Earth Power here. If I can make it to an Earth Power, that'd be fantastic. They let it through. I'm just going to go for one Muddy Water at the last second. I probably could make it to another if I timed it better, honestly. But that's okay. This is definitely going to be a Flame Charge. I will have to shield this. Get to a Rock Slide, but they bring in Swampert. I'm going to catch a Hydro Cannon on Walrein. Even though it's Shadow, it still does almost no damage because Walrein is still pretty... You know what? It's not like super tanky or anything, but Walrein itself, it's like... It is probably about comparable to Swampert in bulk. But luckily I tap just a little more and get to an Earthquake and then get to a Rock Slide on Talonflame. That one was really close. I love exciting games like that. So if you're wondering if I skipped ahead here, not on purpose at least, the problem was that my headphones, well, AirPods really kind of just started freaking the fuck out during the start of that game for some reason, and I had to fix it quickly, you know? But yeah, I did lose the lead, but it's not a big deal. You know, we can come back from that kind of thing. Just gotta call their bluff. Yeah, Stunfisk and Mirrors are always a pain. You know, you gotta guess, is it a Rock Slide or is it Earthquake? I can get to an Earthquake now and beat them and win the mirror. In comes Swampert. I decided I'm just gonna farm down here. In comes Abomasnow. Got to go for 2 Rock Slides, knock it out. Worst bring my own Abomasnow. That one was Razor Leaf. That's a pretty rare move for this format. I haven't really seen a whole lot of it. I said, you know what? I'm going to try mining a little more because I've won the past 2 games. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to get some mining practice. How the fuck do I use this thing? It's got good moves, but like, what do I do with it? You know, I think at this point, even if, yeah, I don't really know what I was going to say. Magnezone is pretty frail. So I'm going to shield this up, and they go for Wild Charge, which means I can knock out with Icicle Spear from this range, because, you know, even though Steel resists Ice, Magnezone is super frail, and they just debuff their own defense, so it all works out. Don't mind that. That's just for me pacing around the room. I'm gonna have to spark down here. Discharge. I'm going to discharge twice. It's my only way I'll win. And I do not get to a third discharge, so this is pretty much over. But it was an interesting game. Up against Warrior JMac 5. I will just let you guys know that the last game I'm going to show here, it's really laggy, and I did offer to redo it, but he didn't want to, so that was pretty much that. I don't know what to say. Just a really solid lead here, obviously, with rock slide and stuff. I'm just gonna let them take me out, and then never mind. Actually, bring in Abomas though. Save that Stunfisk for later. They bring in Ampharos, so I am a little nervous here. They could have Focus Blast or Stone Edge, in which case I need to kill them quick. But I don't think they do. I think it's just Thunder Punch. It might be double move, because I think even Dragon Pulse would probably be the better option in this matchup. Was really hoping to reach at least a Weather Ball in time. I can't, so I'm going to go for Earthquake with Stunfisk, and then just Mud Shot down. Wow. Okay, final game here tonight. Yes, I did say final. He didn't want to do any more games after this, so I do feel a little bad about this. I just want to put this out there. I did offer to do more games, and yeah. Anyway, decent matchup. It's Mir, so I got to get lucky with Earthquakes, and I was trying to bait a shield out from him, but he did not shield, which is unfortunate. I decided, you know what, fine, I don't care. I'm gonna let it go through. Which actually, I'm pretty surprised I lived that. But we are at least now equal on shields, so I just got to bring in Stunfisk. And I didn't even think they can make it to Earthquake in time. That's pretty nutty. But that's fine. Go for a Rock Slide. In comes Iona Bomb Snow. Go for an Energy Ball. They catch an Ampharos. And yeah, I wasn't sure they're like doing this kind of strategy where they don't attack or something, but yeah, kind of sucks. Fix your game, Niantic. But yeah, overall, Tempest is still a pretty fun format after all these years, so I would recommend it. I hope you all have a great night, and I hope you enjoyed these battles. Peace out.